It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, on today's program, I am returning to music from the band Nightwish. This is a band that I didn't even know when I started the Daily Doug, and they've become one of my favorites over the last few years. This is going to be my 16th video dedicated to reviewing their music, and I'm excited to dive into more music from their brand new album, Yesterwynde. I have figured out how to say it because I heard Floor actually say this in a YouTube short, so it's Yesterwynde. It's spelled with W-Y-N-D-E. It's a word that was created by members of the band. And I think it's really interesting, really creative. So the last time that we listened to music from Nightwish on the channel, it was back in May, we heard Perfume of the Timeless, which is the first single from this new album. And in that song, I remember sensing a level of maturity from the performance and from the songwriting, the composition, that was really impactful. So I've been looking forward to hearing more from this album. And as of September 20th, just 10 days ago, the entire album is now released and available to all of us to listen to in its entirety. This is the band's 10th studio album. Tuomas Holopainen, the band's composer, started composition work on this album in 2021, but the timing of how they were going to promote and build this work, this new album, was a little strange because COVID had pushed back the band's plans to promote their Human to Nature album. So while the band was working on and finishing this new material, they were also touring to support their previous album, which is a bit odd. And by the end of last year, the band had completed their recording sessions for this new album, and the album is just now available to the public. So they've had this in the can for a long time, and they now get to enjoy seeing what we all think about it. So like I said, I've already heard the first single from the album, Perfume of the Timeless. So today I'm going to listen to two selections from this new album. The first one I'm going to listen to is called The Day Of. This is the second single from the album. We're going to listen to that song, and then we'll listen to the album's final track, Lanternlight, and I'm really excited to listen to that one. Although Lanternlight is not an official single, the band did release a music video for it, and a lot of people have been telling me that it's a beautiful song and one that they think that I will very much enjoy. So I am eager to dive into this new music, friends, but first I'd like to welcome Metsä Audio as the sponsor of today's video. Recently, I was contacted by the folks at Metsä Audio, and thankfully, Metsä Audio has become a new sponsor here at the Daily Doug, and as a result, I am now the proud owner and user of their 99 Classics closed-backed headphones. Take a look at these, y'all. These are stylish, and they sound even better than they look. So these headphones have walnut ear cups. They also have ear pads that are very soft and comfortable and quite supple, friends. The headband has a spring in it that self-corrects to any size of head, and then, you know, the steel out here just provides a wonderful frame for these to adapt to any size of head. The audio quality in these headphones, like I said, y'all, is remarkable. The soft ear pads just nestle around my ears, and it creates a sort of sealed off space that allows me to become immersed in the sounds that I am hearing. And I've had these for about a week now, and I've listened to all types of music: heavy metal, rock and roll, jazz, jazz fusion, classical sounds especially great in these. I noticed that the sound has no distortion across a spectrum of frequencies, especially the mid-range, in my opinion, sounds absolutely incredible. They also have this integrated boom mic available, friends. This is great if you are podcasting or streaming, or to use it with gaming, right? You can use it when you're talking back and forth with your friends online while you are gaming. Pretty cool, right? So for my viewers, friends, Metze is offering a very special limited time discount. They are offering 20% off for the 99 Classics in the gold and silver finish. They're also offering it for their 99 Neo headphones, which simply swap out the walnut ear cup for a coal black textured ear cup. Those are a little bit less expensive than these. You can also get the 20% off of the boom mic itself if you would like. So here's what you do, friends. Use one of the 3 specialized URLs that is included in this video's description. One of them is for the headphones and the boom mic in a bundle. The other one is for just the headphones, and then the third one is for just the boom mic. And once you get through to checkout, here's the discount code that you enter, friends. It's DOUG20, DOUG20, all lowercase, DOUG20. You enter in that discount code, and Metze will automatically apply a 20% discount. So these are painstakingly created, friends. I've looked at some of their processes. They're made by hand, and all of the components are fully replaceable in case anything happens to these. These are going to become true heirloom pieces for you. And this offer is a limited time offer from Metze, so act fast. Only for about the next month, friends. So get your new Metze Audio 99 Classics today. Okay, y'all, with all that being said, let's get into the music, shall we? First up is The Day Of, and in a YouTube short, Tuomas said that this song has an 80s feel and vibe to it, and that the lyrics are quite important, so I shall be paying attention. Tuomas Holopainen is our composer and is on the keyboards. Impo Vuorinen is on guitars. Floor Janssen is on lead vocals. Troy Donockley is on guitar, backing vocals, the Julian pipes, and some whistles. Jukka Koskinen is on the bass, and Kai Hato is on the drums. Let's get to it, friends. Here is The Day Of from Nightwish. Off we go.
A new virus has now been discovered.
A new virus. Boy, I'm sure COVID was on his brain.
Several people have been evacuated from the
Putting
site.
that right in his eye. There they all are.
Take shelter, skies are homing, Armageddon second coming, War of the Worlds, the end of history.
Okay.
Take shelter, floods are rising, the wrath of thunder is drumming, end of days for mankind and for your kin.
1, A minor.
For those empty moments, fear more, in this brave new world of 84, fast that last breath, AI to kill us all.
Really cool production. It does give me an 80s vibe to it. Huh. Cool. Okay, they're getting sucked in. Little double neighbor tone there. Cool.
The big read of today will gather you, keep you small. Here's a million ropes for the hangman, nightmare cavalcade for the sandman. Mind virus, fear of
Mind
the
virus, fear of the well don't keep us safe.
Too many for mother, drops will burn, so why bother? A new string sends you back into your cave.
Yeah, so they're in A minor.
Stay away, cover up.
Down to the G.
Hide the unshut guns and the crippled dances.
And they move to D minor. So they've got that B flat hanging out in there. And then it... Too late. Gather up. It's the day of whatever else is going to happen that they're telling us about, right? Cool. The imagery is really interesting. Cool. Boy, they're just captivated on whatever they're being shown. New key. I'm not sure where they went. Woo! Yeah!
It's a long road to a dream world, all the pain and suffering to feel for. It's there, but yours is an empty sermon.
It's there, but yours is an empty sermon.
Made sense of aquas flying. Time for another fear made real. I need to feel trapped in awe. A lustful, never-ending loop.
Soundscape is great. The backing electronics in there.
Stay awake, cover up. Feel the words that feed the young beast. Hide the unshut guns, the endless
Like the previous song, my only complaint is that the voice isn't high enough in the mix.
stargates of your junkyard. Not innocent diamonds unscarred.
Wow.
Moment of awakening. So many times past the
Big direct modulation. Out into the cosmos. Powerful song, friends. So Tuomas warned us, I need to look into the lyrics here a little bit. And I have a quote from him about this song. So at the beginning, the lyrics are, take shelter, skies are humming, Armageddon, second coming, war of the worlds, the end of history. Take shelter, floods are rising, the wrath of thunderous drumming, end of days for mankind and for your kin. Fill those empty moments, fear more. In this grave, new world of 84, fast death, last breath, AI to kill us all, horse waste covering London, Martians among us, Y2K, horde all aboard, horde all aboard, the end is near. Those are warnings and headlines and things in the media to scare us, right? In books, in radio, in television, in the news, and we're the ones who are consuming all of the messages, right? And I think that's shown in the video with the eye drops at the beginning. Okay, I know that you've been inoculated almost to the point that you're numb of all of this messaging, but we're going to open your eyes a little bit so that you can break through the facade of what all of that messaging is doing to your brain and to your psychological condition. Maybe in the chorus it says, we are the ill-starred kids of your junkyard, the innocent islands unscarred, the moment of our nadir, so many times past the due date, too late, gather up, it's the day of. So the title of the song is The Day Of, ... And I think what he's saying is, this is the day of, take your pick, whatever the media chooses to make this the day of, you know, and fill in the gap for whatever thing that they can say to scare us or make us uneasy or to make us mistrust the other people around us or mistrust the systems that we have in place to keep things running smoothly, you know, that sort of thing. So the quote from Tuomas that we have, he said, this song is about fear and controlling people with fear, and that's what leaders, religious leaders, political leaders have done for a millennia. And today, especially media, It's something that rubs me the wrong way every single day, because even though the world is still filled with problems that we need to address, we are being fed this nonsense constantly about you have to be afraid of the end of the world and we're living in the worst times ever. The world is coming to an end. Y2K, the end of the Mayan calendars. How many times have we been predicted the end of the world and it's never happening? So the song has a very optimistic, positive message underneath it, that even though there is so much going on that we need to address in this world, don't forget that you are extremely lucky to be alive. You have a few decades in the sun to live your life, so make the best out of it and try not to fear all. It's an amazing point of view for a piece of art, for a song, for any form of expression, right? In fact, I heard something very similar last week with new music from David Gilmour from Luck and Strange. It's similar topics, right? Soak the marrow out of life, be unafraid, be courageous, make the best of what we are doing here, right? An amazing, amazing piece. And it's interesting to me that some of our great working musicians of this period, Nightwish, David Gilmour, right? They're, especially in the wake of the COVID pandemic, talking about these similar subjects, right? The fear, the death, the fear of death, the fear of what's going to happen, and how the media and what we consume play roles in that. I think it's interesting, y'all. So I want to move on to Lanternlight, and I'm pumped to hear this, y'all, because as I mentioned, this song was not released as a single, but it's been honored by the band with its own music video, and that's no small, investment, right? So I've had many people that are Nightwish fans that have contacted me over the last several weeks and say, you have to listen to this song, Doug. We've watched your videos. We know that you've done some choral music in the past. We know that you're a classically trained composer. We think you're going to really love this. And when people reach out to me like that, knowing a little bit about my own personal tastes, it makes me excited and eager to listen to this music. So let's get to it, y'all. This is going to be Lanternlight. It is the last song on the album, and I believe that this album is also the culmination of a trilogy of Nightwish albums, going back to Endless Forms, Most Beautiful, and Human to Nature. So this, I think, is going to have a lot of weight to it, a lot of just culmination of a point of view and an overarching narrative and point of view for a piece of music, right? So let's get to Lanternlight from Nightwish. Here we go.
Gone is the hurt, the weight. Gone is the warmth of day.
Okay, they got me, y'all.
A stray boat saved happy memories and gray.
Nice.
Oh, into a velvety night beneath the lantern light.
The 6, E minor.
Last night
Starts back on G major, relative major.
of snow, melting the songs of old, tying the boat, ride a new one soon, sending me to the drawing room far above the lantern light.
And again, cadence is on the relative minor, E minor. This is beautiful, friends. Something new. but not the band, orchestral. 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hear that as a 5.
I'm in the light and flood. I'm in the far winds. I'm the wave shaping pebbles flawless gem.
Troy is singing with
I
her.
am the snow on your palm.
They cadenced on D minor,
I am the sea.
and they went back to where they started.
Lost beneath your feet.
I could listen to her sing all day, every day.
I am you who climbed off my back not long ago. A sheltered song in a world like gold that recall the timeless.
Yeah, cadencing on E minor.
Timeless this way and
I keep waiting for the band to come in, but he's just giving me more orchestra. And I'm not upset by that.
I hear a song now, sung by the free, for 1,000 more tomorrows of an
Of an incomplete week.
to the meadows I go. I'll be waiting for you once
And it resolves to the 4. Oh, in the minor key, that's going to be 4 to 1.
I walk now toward the tree.
So this is Troy.
The night falling at my feet. Into the forest
I'm falling at my feet into the forest of Yesterwynde. It turns major? Not quite. I love the voices down there. I wonder if the projector sounds were included in the original or if that's just part of the video. That's a special song, friends. It's not easy to create something that's slow and lilting and beautiful like that without going overboard and making it sappy or making it cliched in some way, you know? I really thought that was special. Thank y'all for alerting me to that song. That's beautiful. It's Floor singing about mortality, about life, about the concept of life, maybe. The lyrics here, Tuomas has outdone himself, friends. Gone is the hurt, the weight, gone is the warmth of day. A stray boat saved, happy memories engraved on into a velvety night beneath a lantern light. That to me is a metaphor for somebody dying, right? The end of a life. Gone is the hurt. Gone is the waiting. Gone is the warmth of the day, right? Happy memories engraved, you know, beneath the lantern light. And then the first chorus, last night brought the heaviest of snows, melting the songs of old, tying the boat, write a new one soon, sending me to the drowning moon far above a lantern light, right? So it's going below the lantern, beneath the lantern light, and then far above a lantern light. And in that sort of movement, if it's tethered to that lantern light, then it's a circular orbit, right? Around a fulcrum, around a focal point. I'm in the light and flood, I'm in the four winds, I am the waves shaping pebbles, flawless gems, I am the snow on your palm, I am the secret stream, moss beneath your feet, I am you who climbed off my back not long ago, a sheltered song in a world now gone, petrichor, the timeless. It's amazing, friends. I walk now toward the trees, I am the secret stream, the night falling at my feet into the forest of Yesterwynde. Yesterwynde as a compound word that's been created from two older words in Old English. I think it's a nostalgic, a recognition of time, and being reverent to that, paying it its due, you know. I did see another quote by Tuomas on this song, and I think it's a good one. Y'all, he says, the last song on the album, Lanternlight, might fool you into thinking that it's a sad song, right? At the beginning, he's talking about death, about mortality. He says, but it's actually a love song. And it ends up with a very positive vibe. If you have someone who has lived a happy and really long life, it's a moment for celebration, not grief. This is the message that we want to send. I've been waiting for this, y'all. I've been waiting 3-4 years for this. But me specifically, when I was going through the experience of COVID, my thoughts turned to, obviously, thoughts about myself and my family and how to act, to stay safe, to be respectful of other people. I mean, I realized it's not about me. It's not just about me. It's about everybody else around me if we're all going to get through this. And it opened up a broader, more global point of view about what's going on in the world. It's not just us that are in it and we have a narrow point of view about just what's ahead of us. We can rise above that and we can look and we can see how things interact with society all around us. And we have this larger global perspective. And I remember remarking to Megan, saying, I can't wait to see and hear what movies and books and music are going to be created, the stories and the poems and the sounds that are going to be created within this learning experience that we've all really gone through. You know, a true reset of priorities and of outlook, and how the music's going to look and sound and feel and be received. You know what I mean? And this is so special. It's so mature, and it's I think a culmination of a long journey, especially for a band like Nightwish, who has had a continuous point of view compositionally from Tuomas throughout their discography. He has grown, he has matured, and with it has his lyrics, has his sounds, has his music, and the band around him, the people around him, are responding and rising with him. I think it's as good as anything I've ever heard from this band. And I can't wait to hear the whole album, the whole thing. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but y'all, you can rest assured that I'm going to soon. And I think I'm going to try to get this one on vinyl. I don't have a Nightwish album on vinyl yet, so this might have to be the one that I finally get. I really enjoyed that, y'all, really to my core. An important piece of music, friends. Really, really great stuff. Y'all, I can't recommend this band whatever I said, highly enough to all of you. I look forward to, like I said, listening to more of their stuff, but that's going to be all for me on the channel today, my friends. I thank you very much for being with me, and we'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.